It's only February 2019, and we already have a front runner of what could be possibly is the worst movie for 2019. The new King of Comedy, produced and directed by none other than Stephen Chow. This is supposed to be a sequel of sorts to his original King of Comedy movie. So we all had high hopes, with this movie coming from Stephen Chow. You probably think that it's gonna come along the same line as what he has produced before. But there were troubling signs when you first look at the movie posters. The movie poster was very bland looking, and there were no pictures of the cast, any one of them, on the movie poster. So that was the first sign of trouble. And when you walk into the movie, you realize that wow, the cast, they were all really, really uninspiring. Not really great acting skills, and very, very bad comedic timing as well. So this is one of the worst issue that we had with the show. This is supposed to be a comedy movie, but the jokes were all set up and meant for young kids. I think adults alike will not find this movie funny at all, right? And secondly as well, this movie is essentially a 1.5 hours long movie, or how should I say, commercial for Honor phones. We counted there were at least 10 different scenes where they had slow panning moments for the new Honor phones, and it was like, wow, I just couldn't believe how they were just really in your face. This is the phone, look at my phone, and this is my company's logo on the building, look at my company logo. I think at least Hollywood does product placement quite subtly, but in this movie there were at least 10 different scenes where they were trying to promote and sell the phone to you. And thirdly, when you look at all the promotional videos for this movie, you'll notice that every single one of them has Stephen Chow telling you to go and watch his movie. And only when you're in the movie, you realize that, hey, Stephen Chow is not in this movie at all. So there were no cameos, no nothing. He only appears at the end of the movie when the credits are rolling, where they're showing all the behind the scenes for the movie. So for those of you who are expecting to see at least a few minutes of Stephen Chow, being part of the movie, it's unfortunately not happening. So that is one of the reasons why you really shouldn't watch the movie. I think the movie is so bad that Stephen Chow wouldn't even start in his own movie to lend his own star power for the movie, right? So all in all, the cast were really uninspiring. The jokes are really, really bad, very cliche, so predictable as well, really meant for kids. And of course, as we mentioned, one of the biggest reasons why you shouldn't watch this movie, it is not a movie. It's pretty much a 1.5 hours of commercial to sell you the phone of Honor. And I think this is gonna backfire for Honor, because Honor was made as a brand targeted at youth and teenagers. It's supposed to be hip and cool looking, right? But in this movie, you realize that a lot of the old folks, such as the old parents of the lead actress, they were all using the same phone. So why would a cool, hip, young teenager now want to buy an Honor phone if it's being associated with the old folks? So yeah, all in all, this is not a great movie to spend your money on. I would highly recommend getting to watch any other movie in the cinema today, even the god-awful CGI overkill by Jackie Chan movie. Go and watch that. I think that should be at least better than this monstrosity of a comedy that's supposed to be from Stephen Chow. So what's our verdict? Well, I think, with all pun intended, Stephen Chow is getting the honor of getting one of the worst movie rating from us, and that is 1 out of 10. I just really didn't think that this movie was badly produced or badly funded, but the entire premise of having this entire movie being a 1.5 hour commercial for Honor phones is just downright a ripoff to his loyal fans who have built these years of reputation. And like when you see a Stephen Chow movie, you're expecting a certain something from his movie, right? Not a 1.5 hours of cash grab by a Honor phone. And the movie itself is not even funny at all. The cast were uninspiring and the jokes were bad. So that's our review for the new King of Comedy 2019 by Stephen Chow. So we hope for those of you who have seen the movie, let us know what you think, if you agree with us on how bad this movie was. If you like the movie, maybe we are not the right channel for you. Alright, so please subscribe to our channel, and as usual, thank you guys so much for watching our review of this new king of comedy.